Hey, my name is Jo Lindner and I'll be taking you through my favorite exercises to get those 3D delts. So, in order to develop these 3D delts, we need to make sure we work on all three heads of the shoulder, which are the front, the lateral and the rear head of the shoulder. So for an overall delt development, you can just do the military press, or you can do front raises, or just a normal shoulder press, which works on the front. Then you can do lateral raises, which works more on the side delts, or you can do a bend over lateral raises or a reverse butterfly movement, which also works on the rear head of the shoulder. So the main key is that you make sure that the shoulders are doing the work and not the muscles around it, like the traps. So today I'm going to show you my three favorite exercises for those 3D delts, which are the military press, then we have the lateral raises, and the third we have the bend over reverse butterfly movement for the rear head of the delts. So for the military press, there's a few things you got to be aware of. First of all, make sure you have a shoulder wide stance and you really stand solid. Second, when you grab the bar, you also make sure you have a shoulder wide grip. The next thing you got to be aware of is make sure once you're pressing, you keep your elbows close to the body. Another thing you got to be aware of is when you're pressing, make sure that your forearms they point vertically, because then you have the most force. And also when you're pressing, make sure you press it over the head, because the movement is not only called military press, it's also called overhead press. So let's talk about the lateral raises. This one is my favorite exercise for 3D delts because this one gives you a really wide look from the front. But a very common mistake is that people they use their traps way too much while doing the lateral raises. So make sure you don't use your traps and you only use your side delts. So if we look at it from a side perspective, it literally looks like this. We're standing and then leaning slightly forward, you bring the weight in front of you, and when you move it up, you can imagine it like you want to empty a cup. And also make sure the elbow is more high than the dumbbell. So for the last exercise, we're going to work on the rear delts. And how we're going to do this time is, we're going to do a bend over reverse butterfly movement with the dumbbells. But also very important is, as you know, it is a bend over. So make sure while you're bending over, you keep your back straight and bring your chest up. Also very important is, don't use your traps again. The same common mistake that people have, like at the lateral raises is, while they bring up the weight, they use the traps. So make sure you leave the traps low while bringing the weight up and only use your rear delts. So thanks for watching guys, and I hope you found that helpful. Let us know what you think, and if you have any questions, comment below. We will catch up with you in the next episode of Back to Basics. And make sure you keep the rest short and the intensity high to get a sick pump in order to get the 3D delts.